these are the live visuals that we're bringing to you. The handshake that the world was awaiting. And let me tell you, the world is watching very, very closely. Donald Trump meeting Xi Jinping 6 years later.
We know each other well.
Mr. President, do you plan to sign a trade deal today?
Could be. I think we'll have a great understanding. We have a great relationship. We've always had a great relationship.
Will they start buying U.S. soybeans again? Will you discuss Taiwan, sir?
Which way? Thank you very much, everybody. Please.
So that is what the American president had to say. We know each other well, we have a great understanding, we share a great relationship. 3 sentences that we see having been made, 3 remarks having been made by President Donald Trump while the handshake took place with the Chinese President Xi Jinping. How are we looking at these statements? What are we making of it? Well, we have a panel right now that we are discussing this with, and I will take this question to them. Gaurav, if we just continue the conversation, but I'd want to include this aspect. Donald Trump saying that, you know, we know each other well, we share a great understanding and a great relationship right ahead of the meeting that is to take place. Okay, we'll try and get that connection back. Geeta and Pranay, who continues to be with us. Geeta, I would just want your first opinion on what we just heard. The photo ops that we also just witnessed, the handshake that the world was very carefully watching, with those 3 remarks being made right ahead of the meeting by Donald Trump, that, you know, we know each other well and we have a great understanding and share a great relationship.
We have a great relationship.
Well, he also made a very significant statement to a question asked by a reporter, where the reporter asked, will you have a trade deal? He said we could. So it's not just a framework. They're even looking at, or he at least is even looking at a trade deal. That's going to be big. But in fact, even if there isn't a trade deal, a formal trade deal between the 2 countries, and they come to an understanding of framework, that also is going to be a major development in the kind of strains the 2 countries have faced in the recent past. It will ease those tensions. It will ease that the strain. But again, this is a very important meeting. Look at the visuals. Both leaders look quite confident. Donald Trump, in his inimitable way, goes on to talk about the relationship. A very brief conversation with reporters where a trade deal is asked about, and he does say that they could. So that's a positive sign, and rushes the reporters out immediately. It's not a long conversation like sometimes he likes conducting in the White House with reporters. A very brief one, and then the leaders have moved into the room. This happened just a while ago when we were breaking the fact that the meeting has begun. Just before that, and the meeting right now is underway. Visuals of the meeting between the 2 leaders before they sat down across each other to discuss the nitty-gritties of the relations have just come, and those are the visuals that we're playing. Quite confident over there, and a very composed Xi Jinping, both moving towards this conversation that is the first since President Trump took office. But remember, he is going into that room after putting out that social media post about nuclear tests. That certainly is messaging that they are not going to take things lying down, and that they are not going to have any country reach their capability when it comes to nuclear supremacy. And that is messaging to Beijing, not to any other country.
Geeta, we'll continue with the conversation. Just give me a second here. As you've been very rightly mentioning about how we're looking at these few remarks that's been made by the president. Let's quickly listen in to what exactly was said by him at this very moment that was captured.
Good to meet you. Great pleasure to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Me too.
And we're going to have a very successful meeting, I have no doubt.
我肯定我们今天会有非常成功的会议。
But he's a very tough negotiator. That's not good.
但是他是很强硬的谈判者哦，这不好。
We know each other well.
我们相互之间不，这是中华人民共和国。
Good to meet you. Great pleasure to see you again.
What exactly has been said by President Donald Trump? And let us tell you, he's also mentioned right ahead of the meeting that while, yes, he expects a very successful meeting between the two leaders, he is also aware of the fact that Xi Jinping is a tough negotiator that he has on the other side of the very table that we in fact have visuals of now.
But President Xi is a great leader of a great country, and I think we're going to have a fantastic relationship for a long period of time. And it's an honor to have you with us. Thank you very much. Thank you.
President Trump, it is a great pleasure for me as well to meet you. And it feels very warm seeing you again because it's been many years. Since your re-election, we have spoken on the phone 3 times, exchanged several letters, and stayed in close contact. And our joint guidance, China-US relations have remained stable on the whole. Given our different national conditions, we do not always see eye to eye with each other. And it is normal for the 2 leading economies of the world to have frictions now and then. And in the face of winds, waves, and challenges, you and I, at the helm of China-US relations, should stay the right course and ensure the steady sailing forward of the giant ship of China-US relations. I always believe that China's development goes hand in hand with your vision to make America great again. Our 2 countries are fully able to help each other succeed and prosper together. Over the years, I have stated in public many times that China and the United States should be partners and friends. This is what history has taught us and what reality demands. A few days ago, in the latest round of consultation, our 2 economic and trade teams reached basic consensus on addressing our respective major concerns and made encouraging progress. This provided the necessary conditions for our meeting today. Mr. President, I am ready to continue working with you to build a solid foundation for China-US relations and create a sound atmosphere for the development of both countries. Mr. President, you care a lot about world peace, and you are very enthusiastic about settling various regional hotspot issues. I appreciate your great contribution to the recent conclusion of the Gaza ceasefire agreement. During your visit to Malaysia, you witnessed the signing of the Joint Declaration on Peace along the Cambodia-Thailand border, to which you had provided input. China has been helping in our own way Cambodia and Thailand properly settle their border disputes, and we have also been promoting peace talks to resolve other hotspot issues. The world today is confronted with many tough problems. China and the U.S. can jointly shoulder our responsibility as major countries and work together to accomplish more great and concrete things for the good of our 2 countries and the whole world. I look forward to exchanging views with you on questions important for our 2 countries and the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to have you all. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, why did you change your nuclear plans? Why are you going to be doing more nuclear testing?
Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Start moving. Thank you, press.
Okay, we're heading out.
Thank you, press. Let's go. Time to go. Time to go.
I don't know what this is over there. Thank you.